Change in leadership in Cuba in a half century. The U.S. embargo, at least not right away, is going to change, but there continues to fuel a lot of hope about some economic changes that could be coming to the island of Cuba. Let's talk about this with Antonio Morales-Pita, an economics professor at DePaul University, one who has spent a lot of time in Cuba. So, Professor, what's your estimation of the Cuban economy now at the change of leadership for the Castro regime 49 years later?
The situation of Cuba, from an economic point of view, is very bad.
Explain to us what you mean by that. Why is it so poor?
A very large deficit in the budget, a huge external debt, a destroy infrastructure, a destroy morale in the population, a desperation, hunger, starvation. Is awful.
How will the change in leadership in Cuba, how could the change in leadership in Cuba change some of those economic realities?
By a change of system from command economy to the market economy.
How long could something like that happen? China has been working on just that since the late 1970s.
It depends upon many factors. One of them is Venezuela. Venezuela is now the new godfather of Cuba. He substituted the Soviet Union. So as long as Venezuela keeps fueling oil to Cuba, almost, at a very low cost and a length at a very long range, Cuba will be surviving.
Do you have high hopes that in the next decade or so that Cuba will open up its economy to foreign investors, including those in the United States?
Yes, I do.
All right, we'll have more of this conversation about what that may mean for foreign investors as well as for the Cuban economy. You'll find that conversation continuing online at firstbusinessx.com.